Hi guys, so today I wanted to just do a bit of a behind the scenes video of a photo shoot for a product for Hippie Turtle Co that I'm testing today. So these are CBD and like mood enhancement sort of herbal supplements and muscle rubs. So I'm just going to talk you through basically how I'm going to do it and what I've done to prepare beforehand, and then I'm going to show you a bit of behind the scenes and a bit of editing afterwards. So what I've done is basically looked at the branding on the packaging. So we've got sort of this sort of branding, which is quite colourful, it's quite fun, but I still want to keep the sort of herbal element, so the naturalness of it. So my plan is I've done some mood boarding and had a look at some ideas on Pinterest, as I always do when I'm shooting for clients, so I've followed that same process. And my plan is to do, maybe, I can't decide, we'll see how it goes, but maybe some natural backgrounds, something light and airy, so it just really speaks out to this sort of like colour on the packaging here. And then maybe do a coloured background as well, just to get the fun element of the branding. So like this one here is sleep, so I'm going to try and incorporate like calming sort of props with it. And this one's mood, so it improves your mood. So I just think something that reflects that and encourages the viewer to like look at what the actual product benefits are is going to be really, really beneficial to this shoot. So if you watch on for more, you'll see how it went. Now I'm in the studio, and as you can see, I've started setting up on a yellow background with some natural props in the background. So we're going to take our first shot and then check out how it's looking. If I need to make any adjustment with props or lighting, then I can do that, and then just sort of continue sort of developing the shot really. As you can see, this is the first shot out of the bag. So this is the setup. That's looking pretty nice. The only thing I don't like about that is the shiny leaf. So I'm going to just reposition that and then see where we get to. This leaf here, I'm just putting it in front of the camera lens just to give a bit of a lead in. So this allows for basically the eye to be drawn into the camera, and this is how it looks. It's important to lead your viewer's eye towards the main subject of the photo and the product. For my second shot of the day, I'm going to utilise the power of groups. So it's always important when you've got a full product range to showcase the full range or part of the range to complement each other. This allows you as an online seller to basically upsell and tell people about the other products that you sell basically, so they're likely to buy more. It's also good for things like website banners or just general social media posts, just again to showcase that you've got a wider range of products than just that one that the person was looking for. So I've kept this shot a little bit more simple, just to draw the full attention to the product. Okay, next up then, I'm going to change the background to a more of a cooler tone, because the next one is a sleep product. So those colours are going to sort of connotations towards relaxing. I might dull the lighting down a little bit because this is quite bright and colourful. So I might dull that lighting down a little bit more. Still bringing in those sort of natural, sustainable elements with the wood or natural sort of textures really, and sort of maybe plants and things like that, just to give that sort of signal to the audience, if you like, that it is a natural product. Got some fake grass as well, which might look okay, so we'll see where we get to. This is just a big sort of test shoot experiment, just to see what I can create really. It's nice sometimes as a creative to have a bit of freedom and a bit of exploratory time. It develops you as a photographer. So the lighting is at the moment just set up very similar to before. So I've got a softbox here and then a light coming from behind to highlight the back of the product, so you can see at the back of me there. So if you walk around the product, that's what you can see. That just basically just keeps the focus on the actual product itself, nothing too fancy. Adding coloured light onto this, probably going to put a blue hue onto this just to give that mood enhancement. So I'm just going to add a grid to this light just to focus that spotlight in the background of the blue. This is working quite nicely actually. I've never actually used this colour background with a coloured gel like this before, so really nice to see something different from my perspective. You can see now, this is where we started, a bit brighter, then a bit brighter still. I put that grid on, it just gave a nice vignette in at the edges. I've just turned the light down and repositioned it, and it's given a real nice, like, gentle, calm sort of feeling there. Quite happy with that. I want to just try this marble background while we're here. If you were just sort of waking up, this is like your morning routine or whatever. Just going to put this a bit lower so we're looking straight along this line here. And now the product is more heroic, so looking up at it slightly. I feel like it just needs a bit of something else, but I'm not sure what. So again, going back to the natural elements, try and plant in there. So I've just slightly put this off centre so there's room for branding and logos in this corner at the side here. It's always important that we leave some negative space, but also allow for cropping for things like Instagram, where this might be used. So this could be used as a banner, or we can also check the square crop on it just to see how that looks. And it looks quite nice. You get a nice sort of pull through of that purple there. You can see that can be utilised in a number of ways, which is what you want. That's nice and straight. So it looks quite nice like that. Or equally it looks quite nice as a banner. So I'm just going to try a 16:9 banner. And this will be things like email marketing campaigns. The great thing about this software is we can do that. So that looks quite nice as an email campaign. I'm going to just pop one of the other products in there as well, just to see how that looks, and maybe just remove this just to see how that looks. Then we've got a choice. Because this product is further back than the other one, I need to just change my aperture. So that's now in focus with that one, whereas before, as you can see, this was going out of focus here, and this one was in focus versus them both being in focus. That's just purely down to my aperture. One thing I'm going to change, I'm going to take this out because I don't really like it. I think it's distracting from the shot. So I'm just going to try one more. And also maybe try one of the other ones, like this mood enhancing one. We could put the muscle rub maybe in the centre or something. This one coming out the front, they're going sort of further back. And this is how it looks. So we went from this to this to this, and then I just straighten that up there, basically. Last thing I'm going to try today is a wide angle lens to draw this product at the front towards camera. This may work, it may not work, we'll see. Oh yeah, you can see now, look. That's really coming towards camera, whereas before it was a bit flatter. So I quite like this actually, really nice. There you are guys, that is my test shoot done. I've explored some new things in this shoot actually, like I've learned to, I always knew that using the wide angle lens would bring something closer to camera. I've used it with people's hands before, like that sort of thing, like you can see now, but I've never actually used it with products, so that's really, really good to see how that affects things and how it compares. I'll just pop that up on the screen now. So this is the one without the wide angle, the regular lens, and this is the one with the regular lens, and I quite like it. Also not used this background colour before with that coloured gel, so that was really nice to see. Definitely think I got the mood enhancement over and sort of the sleepiness side of things. Was nice to also use the yellow background with some natural props, so we got that in as well. So yeah, overall a successful photo shoot, a bit of fun for me. Like I say, it's always good to explore just different ways of shooting as a photographer. It pushes you for your clients when they come to you, and you're not experimenting on them so much, and you've already sort of got some ideas brewing in your head. Basically, I'm creating things from nothing, so yeah, it's all in my head basically. It's just good also to be able to show people what you've done in the past, and they can get inspired with it when they're looking to work with you. So I hope you've liked this video. Please give it a like. If you want more content like this, please let me know, and let me know what you'd like to see as well. So I'm looking to do more of these sort of expert topics, but if there's anything around content marketing, photography, or anything really that you want to know, just either drop me a DM, a comment, and obviously, like I said, give it a like if you like it. Thanks.